right, so last week there was a bit of an incident. So you guys had sent Bryn, who was the halfling spiderweb initiate, the one you guys intimidated and one who couldn't really stay sneaky all that well. Um you sent him out to go get supplies, groceries, whatever it may be. Um and after a little while of drinking and celebrating a little bit with Ben, you heard some commotion coming from the entryway. Come to find out that uh, Bryn had been intercepted by a group of guards, and he was pretty much forced to bring them to the location, to the hideout. They threatened to kill you all to essentially up their salary. And they tried to kill Bren, but Willow deftly swept in and did the old Pokeball maneuver to attempt to save Bren's life. A battle ensued. Uh, some people came really close to dying, other people did. Rest in peace to Bren and also Ben. Voltaire used his revolver for the first time and threw some people out windows
Oh, just one, multiple times.
multiple times. And yeah, you guys managed to survive the battle with, I believe you had one unconscious guard, correct? Or did you kill them all? I don't remember.
One
No,
unconscious,
all of them
but
died. There was one that got away.
one ran away.
Now we have one unconscious. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
blue 4.
Oh, I see.
Just to give you guys a heads up, you don't know that this guard got away.
No, Willow saw him.
I mean, Willow was around here. They saw him go around the corner,
Yeah.
but that doesn't necessarily mean he got away. He could have went back inside.
Yeah, well, we're gonna count the bodies once we're here. And then if we're seeing a body short, that'd probably be the next
Good move.
best conclusion.
So that being said, you have some injured party members. I know Lokia went down a few times, but was able to get back up again. You have a giant ape, Professor Isaac, looming over everyone. But I think he'll probably polymorph or change back into his form. I'm just gonna move him over here, and then all right. Oh, and also, Gorm did a lot of slappy slap with the pikes that were being poked about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about
But yeah, the scene is yours. This is the aftermath of this battle.
Goodness.
That was not anyone dead.
none of our group. Fortunately, my friend died.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Happened eventually. AC went down fighting the good fight.
You did, but we could have used more on our side.
Yeah, and that kind of leaves a void. I was planning on having him
Let's
help reboot this facility, but I don't know how much of that we want to do if the guards know where it is.
we'll simply have to relocate. It's going to take longer, but at least we can have some form of salvageable items. And technically, as long as there's people, we can move. But let's gather everyone here and just make sure everyone's all right. That was devastating blow, to be honest.
And we're still missing one other person, aren't we?
Oh, yes. And then we'll do a head count. We have one unconscious, and most of them. There's one less person. Oh,
No, I meant, I mean that too, but I meant, weren't there two guys? They said there were three of them here. Bryn and
I don't know if we'll have time to.
Ben.
Oh, right. Yes, we could probably find that other one. Ah, well, we can probably find. Do you remember their names?
Did we get the name of the third
You
one?
didn't get you did not know. You didn't get the name of the third one.
Okay.
They just referred to him as another guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So they'll probably come back at any point.
Yes, we can either leave a message or we wait it out. It's a gamble. If we wait it out, there's a chance that they might come back with reinforcements. Or if we go, we might essentially lead the other one into potentially a trap where the remaining guards will be waiting for them, if there are any.
Yeah.
I think we should somehow leave a message and sweep this clean.
Hey guys, I've been kind of wondering this for a while. Do we have a cipher for encrypted messages, or do we just write it all out?
Who are you trying to send a message to?
The third person? Because, you know, cards are already here. We just write a message saying, hey, meet us up here. It's kind of gonna blow our cover, huh?
Yeah.
So, Lokia, you would know that the spiderweb used like a variation of thieves' cant to kind of like communicate between each other in times of like secrecy and stealthiness, if you will.
Alrighty. I'll relay that to the rest of the group.
Would the initiate know that though? I mean, all we can do is leave the message, I guess.
Maybe we can plant like a fake message too, because if the guards are going to be looking for the other person, they'll probably be trying to see if we're going to like leave a message for them too. So we could probably like leave like a fake message for them.
What are we supposed to do with all these bodies?
Burn?
Could put them in a tree or something.
Oh, loot them first. Hello.
Yeah.
Their weapons were incredibly annoying. Like really, really annoying. Those glaives and pikes. Oh,
I have probably a better idea, because if we burn them, it's going to stink really bad, and then you'll be able to see the smoke and stuff. We can probably put them in all the barrels and chests and take them out and just like bury them.
Leave the barrels out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's start looting them.
So I will say that you find, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pikes and 5 long swords, 12 shield, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 2,
How many shoot?
12 or 11 altogether. Sorry about that.
Is there any good armor?
They're from some of the ones that weren't heavily damaged. I think you could find at least 3 or 4 sets of plate mail.
Oh, that would be considered heavy armor, wouldn't it?
Yes.
they all. Do they look like they give off a magical essence?
They do not.
Shoot.
Well, we can sell it.
Or use it
Oh.
to armor the new guys. Or sell it, yes.
Or go into
Oh.
disguise, actually.
Or yeah, we could use it just to patrol around town.
That's not a bad idea. Gather intel.
Can anyone wear heavy armor just for like reference?
I just get a movement debuff. Well, not really a debuff.
Maybe we can see if we can alter it at the blacksmith shop just enough so that it's not as heavy, but like still looks enough like the guard's armor that it would pass.
Lilkia can wear heavy armor, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you need heavy armor? I have Spiderweb's heavy armor if you want.
I also have that.
Okay.
It's not for means of. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
Was there any gold or anything?
You would find collectively, I want to say about like 30 gold. But one thing that you do see, on all of the armor and some of the shields is this insignia. It'll load. Share it in Discord once it loads or uploads rather.
Got it.
Huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that's weird.
Half red, half white with the red gem on the bottom. Or diamond. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It's my computer's being really slow for some reason. All right. Yeah, that's what you see on the armor slash shields. Yeah.
Do any of us like recognize the symbol?
Voltaire wood. That's this symbol of the kingdom of Bagenholia, or the king's sigil, if you will.
The King's Guard, yep. Right. I think
And actually, Blue Jay, you might recognize a tiny bit from your time, like kind of like journeying into town occasionally.
Might just be like, that's familiar. Oh well.
well, and Professor should recognize it too, right?
Correct.
Start shuttling gear into deeper into the hideout so we can get some bodies and barrels.
Here's a thought. We have two extra dimensional spaces that we carry around. We could just, I don't know, carry them around just so that there's no evidence physically.
Just randomly drop them all over town.
Of course. Or once we get
It's
an
raining
audience.
guards.
Hallelujah. It's raining guards. Or we can use that as a threat to the king to say, hey, we dispatched your paltry forces and we'll do it again if necessary. I think it's either way is an option. Walter, I guess you would probably be the decision maker here. This is, after all, your hometown.
Yeah, how likely is this king to actually be intimidated and not just send twice as many right after? Because I don't know if we'd make it through another fight like that.
Well, it depends on who actually sent them, I guess. And if it was straight from the king, then yeah, they'll just keep sending more and more. But if it was like the local baron, then they might give up. They might not sacrifice all their men.
Maybe we can do like some research into like if we can we find any identification on the guards? Maybe we can go ask their families about them.
Well, we have this unconscious one too, remember? Just wake him up and ask him.
I go back in this back room. We never looked in here. Is there anything in there?
No, it's entirely empty. And in fact, as you were trying to open the door, it was stuck a little bit, as if it hasn't been opened in a very, very long time.
Guys, there's a empty room we can shove him in for now.
Let's do it.
You shoving the unconscious guard over there?
Yeah.
All right.
We strip him of everything
Okay.
just to
And
make
we
sure.
tie him up.
In
Yes.
his skivvies, tied up.
He's gonna wake
Wait,
up and like,
did
oh
he
my,
see?
Lokavir, is
Did
that
he-
you?
darling, it's me, Lokavir. You seem to have a rough night. Don't worry, it'll be much worse.
Did he see any of his friends die? Oh my goodness.
I mean, I would assume so, yeah.
Well, how many? Because maybe we can tell him that if he tells us the information, then we'll let them live.
I mean, he was the last one to survive, so
Yeah, that probably won't work. Never mind.
Alright. I think we need to get the bodies out of the alley. At least pull them inside where they can't be seen so easily.
I will also remind you that it is probably around 9-10 o'clock at night right now.
Okay, so we have time before the nightlife starts, like going into the alleys, so we can clean that up.
Yep.
So where are you putting all of the bodies?
For now, just stack them up in the. Well, I think, like Willow said, we'll probably fit 2 per bag, and we have 2 bags of holding. If I.
2 per bag. You can fit more than that. I can take 4. You can take 5. I can take 6 if you'd like. Just gotta remember that they do still rot inside the bag of holding. So we may want to dispose of them at some point in the next few days or so.
My bag has several chests of Ladeo Ganite at the moment.
Lodale Ganite, a corpse. It's going to be fine. No repercussions whatsoever.
We're gonna pull them out and we get.
Glowing zombies. If it's the green one, if it bites you, it actually heals you.
Oh, yeah.
That's the blue one. That's the blue one.
A blue one, blue one.
There been
Thank you,
anything
mysterious voice from the wind.
You're welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Wow.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
But I do like the idea that Valorant raised, since there is still another one and we don't know who they are and what they look like. We should find a way to communicate with them. I mean, the basics of Thieves' Cant is, and I look towards Lil Kia and Valorant. They are relatively the same, the basics at least. No different affectations seem to differ per guild, but can be generally understood overall. Am I understanding that right?
I don't really know Thieves Can't, to be honest with you.
That's the little Kia question.
Yeah, Lil Kia would know that. Again, the spider web used kind of like a variation, a very like different variation of Thieves' Cant, to the point where it's almost indistinguishable, or it's almost like entirely different than it from the two. Uses the same sort of symbols, just altered in certain ways.
I
And
relay that.
yeah, it's taught to all the initiates.
We could risk a gamble and just leave one here in the Spiderweb Thieves' Cant, hoping it's one of the members. What do you think? Okay.
Lester has people on the way too.
We have like halfway houses that we can use, like interview rooms, essentially.
Malta, do we have any? I know we have your mom's house, but I'd rather not put her in the radar of the king, if at all possible.
I mean, we didn't know where this hideout was. We had to go searching for it. We can go to the ship. We can hear. We can go find an inn, but an inn's fairly public.
Lydio Canite processing plant near the city? That seems pretty desolate, right?
Oh, I like that idea.
I mean, is there a Ladeo-Ganite processing plant around here?
No, there's
No,
not.
near the city that we were in.
Oh, yeah, that's way back in, but I mean, we kind of commandeered that from the Obsidian Serpent people,
Exactly.
but that was on a different continent.
Oh, we're in a different continent? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's back in Pure Star, and we're over in Black Belt now. My hometown. Yeah, the hood.
Your old crib. Um. Oh, I could try something. We could set up camp somewhere in the woods. I'm able to create almost a temporary refuge, especially if there anyone spying on us. Using magical means, I have something that could prevent the use of that, and we could use that as a temporary base of operations. It will take time, but it is an option.
I don't want to send more heat toward my mom at the moment, so yeah, our best option. I don't really want to stay here because, like you said, they could just keep sending waves of people at us.
All right. Why don't we burn anything that had our essences or things that might have belonged to us or we've touched so that we can safely say that we were never here? And then if we have time to interview our good old friend, get some more answers. And I'd honestly say burn this place down, like Valorant suggested. It's been compromised, and I don't think there's going to be any purpose for it now, since one guard at least has escaped, knows the current location.
So I would refer to Lokia on this one. That's I'm again barely past initiate, so more of the officer can check in with Lester and see if what he thinks, because it's their hideout. Whether they want to revive it or not, it's up to them, I guess.
Yeah, I can ask Lester.
I mean, there's like what? Only one other person for this hideout?
At the moment, but he said he was sending more. But we tell
He
him it's
did?
been.
I don't think we got confirmation that he did. We were just speculating that it might, because
Yeah.
there is one.
No, he said he was gonna send a lieutenant to check it out and leave the earpiece so they can track the hideout
Because all the top brass confirmed to be dead, I thought, from Ren,
from
right?
here, from the local facility. Yes.
Oh, right.
But he was gonna send someone from across the way.
Did you receive any report yet from receive any response?
Are you contacting him, Lukia?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
What would you like to say to him?
Basically, she'll just ask if he is sending anyone out here and if he would like us to just eradicate this or try to revive it.
Tell him it's
Af-
been compromised.
Yeah, that too.
So after a few moments, from the other end, you kind of hear some grumbling and some kind of like mumbling, and he's like, "Don't you know what time it is? It's 3 in the fucking morning."
um, sorry, sir. Some kind of time change, I think.
I told Voltaire that I'm sending someone out there.
Okay, so would you just like to have them deal with this? Because, like I had said, it had been compromised. There's some sort of group that knows it's here and is not too fond of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to relocate then, and work out some other deal or parlay with the Baron.
Got it.
Anything else?
No. Go back to bed.
Already there, and you just hear snoring.
Little kid just basically tells the conversation to the rest of the group.
So they got this from the Baron, which
I
means the
suppose so.
interesting, which means the Baron may not be. It's a possibility that the Baron may not be on. Hopefully, staying at the very least neutral to this situation. But if the Spiderweb was able to parlay for this location, well, and Lester is saying that they could parlay for a different one, maybe we have a chance.
Possible, but I don't think I want to stay here for the night. Because, like I said, if the Baron didn't send them and they came directly from the king, then that's two different things. But we have someone to ask.
All right. I guess we'll deal with burning this place afterwards once we've Should we collect anything that's in here? Just make sure that's no paraphernalia from Spider's Web stuff. I don't know if there's any hidden levers, stone bricks. We need to check, but
And actually, Will, as you're saying that, you sort of like lean on one of the boxes that's next to you, and it's not moving, but you hear a click as you lean on it, and you see a little compartment open up behind Professor, with various like short swords and daggers and just other mundane weapons.
son of a. See what I mean? Uh, frustrating. We also look. We could all probably use some rest too. So I think we should just round up what we can, destroy any paraphernalia that may be traced back to us, and let's bring our friend into the woods with us to set up camp, and let's leave some form of note that can be found or can at least be recognized that it is some form of thieves' cant, to know that there's at least someone who's looking to talk to them. If the translation isn't fully correct, that could potentially lead them from this hideout to our location in maybe the forest for the night. What do we think?
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Start shoving as many bodies as I can get in the bag.
I'll just open up my bag too and just try to fit as many in as I can.
And I'll
So,
open my bag of holding too.
so 3 bags of holding. All right. So, all right. Yeah. One group of 4, one group of 3, and one group of 3.
Can we fit the other two? Bryn and Ben?
Do you want to put them in?
Yeah, I don't want
there?
dead bodies in the middle of the hideout.
Just prop them up across from each other at the table.
For the third guy to come around? I mean, it's
So you're put. If you want to put them in the bag of holding, you could do that too.
yeah, I'd take them with.
All right.
Any alcohol that we can salvage here?
Please.
Well, actually, you do remember that before this whole debacle happened, Ben was sharing his bottle of alcohol with you all. So there might still be some of that left.
It's the funky one. Yes.
It was the one that he was hiding. Yeah.
Yeah, in the corner over here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go around the base and see as much alcohol I can yoink out of this place.
You find a cheap bottle of wine. You find a moldy bottle of some sort of juice, but it's got visible mold in it. And you find that half a bottle of whiskey that Ben was sharing.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna test the moldy bottle of juice.
Wow.
Roll a con save, I guess. Did you mean to roll it twice, or?
No.
So I'm gonna unfortunately take the first one.
Yeah.
You immediately start throwing up, and unfortunately, I'm gonna drop your movement speed down 5 feet for the duration of the day
I'll take that.
because you're so sick that you're like not able to move as fast as normal. And you don't feel good at all. I'm gonna give you the poison condition.
Do any of us see this happening?
They know.
That's up to you guys. I mean, if you guys are following Valorant around, I'll let whoever says they were following him around see that. I guess that's entirely up to you guys. I will say realistically, Voltaire and Willow and probably Blue Jay would not have seen it because they were stuffing the bodies in their bag of holding. But everyone else, you're free to have seen that if you would like, so you can react accordingly. But yeah, Rowland is poisoned and throwing up. We're stuffing bodies in bags, and what's everyone else doing? Gorm?
Mostly just keeping an eye on this guy, making sure that someone's here when he wakes up.
What about you, Lukia?
I'll say Lokia had gone with Valorant, and when she sees him throwing up, I'm gonna expend a point from the lay on hands pool. Wait, no, not a point. 5 points from the lay on hands pool to neutralize poison.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm for lay on hands, I'm just gonna like pat him on the back of the head. Maybe
Are you holding
don't
his hair?
drink stuff. I'm holding his hair back. I'm like, maybe don't drink stuff in unlabeled bottles. Or that just look questionable.
Hey,
Maybe don't do that.
things need to be fermented in order for it to be alcohol. So I just thought maybe it's an old juice that could have been made into a really good wine. Boy, have I learned.
Fermenting and molding are two very different things, Valorant.
Yeah, I didn't think about that part.
She's gonna take away the bottle and toss it somewhere. Valorant cannot access it.
There is a fireplace literally right behind you guys. You could toss it right in there.
She's just gonna
But
toss it into
Careful, it might
the
explode.
fire along
it's
with a
not
bottle
lit.
of whiskey.
It's not lit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was lit. I'm like, whoa, careful. We don't know what it is.
Wait a
Guess it's an
minute.
oil fire. No, she tosses that and the bottle of whiskey in there.
Can I ask you something? Dave, can I search this fireplace now thinking that I have seen one hidden compartment, that maybe this fireplace is another hidden compartment?
Roll investigation. It takes you a good couple few minutes, like 3 or 4, but you do find a brick that's sort of like off center a little bit, and you pull it away from inside the wall, and you see like a little a button of sorts.
I'm gonna press it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna have you roll a d4 though.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait, you four?
Yes.
Oh no.
that's a weird D4.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Oh shit. Shit.
Are you saying shit?
I'm not there. Willow's not there. This is just got me like shit.
Gorm, you hear some commotion, some shifting coming from
All right, so I'm gonna look inside.
Um, what you see in the room is the guard waking up.
Alright, I'm gonna yell out to everyone that he's up. And I'm just gonna stand over him and warn him just to stay the fuck on the ground, not make any sudden moves. Just don't even think about anything until someone else gets here.
He kind of like gives you that scared yes nod, like yeah.
Alright, good.
So is anyone going to Gorm?
Go, but have there been any consequences from rolling that one?
I'm not saying anything.
A brick falls on your head and deals 1 damage.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
The end. Game over.
Game over.
Total party kill.
Should we really interview this guy right now, or later when we're away from this place, the crime scene?
Oh, I was just gonna hypnotic pattern him.
Oh well, go ahead.
And that's why I called for other people for good ideas like that.
Oh man, I gotta open up his stat block again.
Or hear me out. It just goes through.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna do this while they're doing that. I'm going to cast clairvoyance, and oh, it's not letting me. I have to. Oh, I'll fix that on my end. But it allows me to summon a small sensor somewhere, and I can use it to see as if I was in that location. And I'm going to put that sensor about, I don't know, like like maybe three. If this is a bungalow, maybe the third or fourth floor, just so that I have a very good vantage point on the surroundings and where we're at.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So what's that wisdom save? Yeah, wisdom save. Okay. Boop 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 doop boo. Doesn't have really great wisdom, so we'll see.
Ain't no way.
Ah, yeah, did not work, unfortunately. Um. So remind me, with the clairvoyance, whatever. What are you trying to attain with that?
Just to keep an eye out.
Okay.
Yeah, just to keep an eye out. If there's any movement, if there's because I can switch between hearing and seeing. I'll kind of switch intermittently between the both just to see if there's sudden movements. Am I hearing things that are not that are outside of your general, nighttime noises, right? Anything that would just to give us a little heads up, like just to make sure that if we're doing something inside, we're kind of doing it in relative safety. And if
Got it.
there is something, we can bounce quickly.
Okay. So Valorant, as you cast this spell, you see the guards sort of like look at you, look into your eyes as you're trying to cast it, and he's able to sort of like just shake it off. He kind of like closes his eyes and shakes his head, and he looks at you. And you can
Well,
kind of tell that it didn't work.
guess we'll have to kill him.
Or we could just like knock him out again.
Do you have anything to knock him out?
Maybe a chair.
Yeah, we'll kill him.
I mean, we can try not to hit the back of his head. Maybe just like, I'm sure he's like really weak already.
He is
Storm?
pretty weak.
Storm, Volkia, you down for just killing one more? I'm just gonna say, this could have gone the easy way, man. This really could have gone an easy way. But, guess you had to make it the hard way, huh?
He's giving you the dead eye stare. So what's the plan? Are we interrogating him or killing him? Or knocking him out?
I mean,
Well,
Willow's already got clairvoyance going, so maybe we can just interrogate him here also, and then kill him.
Good idea.
Willow's gonna be on guard. I'll wander back.
Walter has to ask these questions. Don't know what best to ask him.
Um,
Who sent him would be a good one.
yeah. So who sent you? Was it the king or the baron?
he are you so let me just ask this. Are you kind of like approaching him as Voltaire or as a disguised person? Like are you looking like somebody else?
No, I'm still disguised.
Okay. He pretty much says that he's not going to tell you anything because he's as good as dead anyway. So what's the point in speaking when you're just going to kill him anyway?
Well,
Well, there are pleasant ways to die, and there are less pleasant ways to die. And, there's always a chance that we may like what you have to say enough to actually let you go somewhere. Not here, but somewhere.
You know, there's enough blood on the floor already.
He essentially relays that afraid to die in any way that you see fit. He was trained for this day. He's seen enough bloodshed and death from his uh, comrades that it doesn't affect him like you think it would.
can you at least tell us who your target was? Why you were here?
He just says that they apprehended the kid who pretty much started crying and pleading for his life, and uh they what are you planning?
Just watching him walk back and forth.
How do you do those italics?
I think you do the asterisks, right?
Oh, okay.
I think if you do 2 asterisks before and after, it makes it bold, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if you saw what I typed.
Did not. I was trying to fix my Beyond 20 extension. It's not working. Yeah.
I just needed you to roll a d6.
A D6. Why?
Yeah.
I'm feeling so fly like a D6. Like a D6.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that. What does it mean?
Never your mind. It's fine.
Bull crap.
So you put the barrel next to him. Now what?
I do put Valorant down, by the way. I'm not actually gonna throw Valorant at the prisoner.
Because the guard is looking at the barrel, looking at the two of you, and he looks kind of he knows what you're planning in a sense, but he's just waiting for you to do something.
I'll make my way over there too while checking in on the sensor to see if. How's the interrogation going?
He's not talking.
Have you tried the fire crotch method? It worked last time.
We haven't gotten there yet, I don't think. Got a few more things to try first.
Fair
No,
enough.
I was gonna do ice, put a whole new meaning to blue ball.
Ooh.
But
Do
yeah,
it.
get them all nice and wet and then freeze it.
No, there's no wet, just freezing.
Just the freezing.
Yes.
Um,
Am I picking up anything
No,
on
thanks.
clairvoyance, or we're okay?
No, you're okay for now.
Okay.
For now,
Okay. Okay.
You have 6 seconds left to live. Haha.
Secret initiative rolls.
No. No.
If we hear the beeping for the self-destruct alarm that Valorant pushed earlier.
Oh,
No. No. That's not that.
please don't take this in a weird way.
oh,
wow,
Too
late, buddy.
What did I just say?
I mean,
feel the vibe.
you put a barrel down, Gordon picks you up, and now you're taking off your armor?
His armor.
Oh, we already took his stuff off.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no, his stuff is already off. He's in his skivvies right now.
Oh, okay.
He's harder as a rock right now.
oh gosh.
I thought you were trying some weird intimidation method.
Oh,
Like,
I was.
Like, now we're both naked. Now what?
Tell me you're real strict.
This
start
became a real
helicoptering.
prison.
Episode
This is
of
where
Oz.
the real interrogation begins.
Oh look, a bar of soap.
Please tell me you guys have seen Oz, the old TV series. I mean, it was on like Showtime or something like that, or HBO or whatever, way back in the day.
Can't say that I have.
Oh,
Me
Yeah.
neither.
No.
it's horrible. But that's what that reminded me of.
Oh, there's a
Um,
magical bottle of lube in the corner. What?
The magical bottle of lube. Legendary item.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Voltaire, since you're the investigator, I want you to flip a coin for me. Heads is fire, tails is ice.
Okay. Evens fire.
Is there a D2 or no?
No. Well, I mean, probably, but
yeah, just do R1D2.
evens was fire, so fire.
Damn, no blue balls for you, huh? I stick my hand. Oh, well, no. I'll start going back to chat while he can interrogate.
You interrogate. You're interrogating. What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna start putting my hand into the barrel of water, start using burning hands to make it scalding hot, and then use shape water to lightly go over him.
That sounds pretty.
Right?
Like a waterboarding sort of situation.
Waterboarding, but with boiling water. I'm
Yeah,
with it.
exactly.
God.
Nice.
I mean, he's screaming if that's what you're doing.
No, we're just trying to interrogate him and get as much information as we can out of him.
Oh, he's not terrified.
He's not terrified?
He's not terrified.
Well, I mean, then what happens to him is on him.
He told you guys he's ready for this.
Next, I vote we break the fingers and then the toes.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh,
It depends on who sent you. We may just let you go if you just tell us who sent you.
I have a question, Voltaire, but I need you to answer as honestly as possible. I know that you're disguising yourself, but are you disguising your voice?
Yeah, I'm, well, the best I can to be like, Lester. I think I said a long time ago.
You did say that, yes. All right. That being said, he does recognize Lester's voice, and he just pretty much says, "Wait, I thought we got rid of you guys."
Alright, I guess that answers my question. Just kill him. It's not gonna give us anything.
Before we kill him, Lucia is going to attempt to cast Zone of Truth and roll her eyes. You guys make this so much less fun when you won't fall for intimidation.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
nice. Great job.
Could I also try Zone of Truth?
You sure can.
Because I forget that I have that, to be honest.
All right.
No
What?
way.
Okay. He fails that one.
Oh, finally.
Wait, what does it look like for Gorm to cast a spell? That is my question.
Yeah, what does it look like, Gorb?
So, honestly, it's not really a spell, I would say. I mean, it's considered a spell for like the character sheet, but it's from the what a hunk trait. So it's just him being generally attractive, so people want to tell him the truth.
He hits him with a smolder.
Yeah, just smoldering at him.
It just kind of smiles, you know.
Does he like take the chair, move it closer, and then turns it around, and then just does the little, like a little dance, and then sits down, and then just does a little.
Oh
It's-
no, you can't
It's
do
it's
that
an
with
intro
a chair,
to a magic
can you?
mic.
And he's a himbo.
Oh.
I thought we moved away from this type of interrogation.
Brings out the dollar bills. Here we go.
Like, let's go for a little walk. Music just randomly starts playing in the background.
Now, Loki, you got the soundtrack right. Careless Whisper, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Loki is like in the guard's ear.
Tonight the
I'm just
music
smoldering at him.
seems so loud.
Oh, we can minor illusion that.
Finally, backup dancers.
The group.
Just a fucking trumpet in his ear. That's great. So it works. Yeah, Zone of Truth worked. There you go.
Alright, so if you haven't noticed, my friends are perfectly ready to kill you, but like I really don't want to have to, man. Like can we just settle this more nicely? You guys didn't really give us the opportunity at the door. We tried. I mean, the attempt was made.
He looks at you and he's got like those doe eyes. He's like just enamored by you. So what are you trying to get him to confess exactly?
Who sent him, what their goal was, basically all of the previous questions he has refused to answer.
He relays that he was sent by the king. Essentially, the king has kind of like overstepped the local baron and took it upon himself to make sure that each of his domains under his ruling are being run the way that he wants them to be run, which means no more incidences like the Robin of the Hood, no more guild.
So the goal was entirely just to shut down gatherings of people.
Yes, gatherings of people that have the capability or the possibility of essentially rising up against the king or making it more difficult for the king.
What were you told to expect when you got here?
He was told to expect some lingering spiderweb, either agents or initiates or both. He wasn't exactly told who to expect, but just what to expect.
Anyone else have anything they want to know?
That's something.
Are they?
So
Sorry.
the king is knowledgeable about the spider web, and he's harmful against them.
He kind of like looks at you and he just says, I honestly don't know. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Yeah, you're a grunt. That falls through. for the king to be against them?
Why is the king so paranoid?
Because we may have almost dethroned him.
And then the guard says, "The spiderweb never tried to dethrone the king."
Well, the merry men did.
And then he also rebuttals, "But they don't work together. They're two different factions. So what you're saying makes no sense. You're saying we as in you were part of it, but you're part of the spiderweb."
Yeah, how many merry men do you see running around?
We captured them all, and we killed most of them.
Well, most is the key word there.
Let's not give them too much information there, buddy.
Yeah, we're all in the zone of truth. He's gonna die anyway.
Oh, right. I might as well ask. Do you want to die slow or fast?
He was trying to see past the disguise.
I thought he was trying to think of how he wanted to die there for a second.
Oh no.
He just starts
Complete-
drooling.
Just totally spaced. What'd you say?
He's still enamored by Gorm, so he's not really paying too much attention to Valorant. Like the whole conversation, he's had his eyes fixated on Gorm.
Well, if no one else wants to ask him anything, I can end it.
I mean, yeah, I think we got the most out of a grunt that we can.
And for the first time during this whole interrogation, he says, "I really don't want to die. I'm only supposed to talk like that because most of the time I don't get killed because they don't find it worth it to kill me if I act tough and tell them that I am not afraid of it, but I really am afraid of it."
Okay. Let's spin this around for you then. Let's work this out. We'll give you a little battle scar. You get to talk about it with your buddies, but you'll have to feign amnesia for this. Where do you want that scar to be, buddy?
You realize if you let me go, I will tell everyone about you.
No, I can't let him go at this point. I said too much.
Yeah. Might as well give it a shot, huh?
And then he kind of just asks, "If you're going to kill me, can you at least do it quickly? It's not the death that I fear, it's the pain."
That we can do. Whenever you're ready, Gorm. Unless anybody has other things.
Nope, I'm good. Or you want me to be the one to kill him?
You said you were going to?
I said I didn't want to.
Oh.
Well, Terry, you had the best killing out of all of us.
Y'all were so gung ho about killing him like not 10 minutes ago.
You know what? I want to try an interesting way. Mind if I try it?
Make sure it's something quick for him.
Alright, this is going to be an interesting way. Are you ready for this, Dave?
Sure.
I'm going to start using shape water from the water
Mhm.
barrel to force it into his mouth. Fill it as much as I can with it, then use freeze on it.
That is not quick.
That is like the opposite of what the dude asked for. I'm not sure if you're trying to be a dick, but
He could have gone to sleep when I cast my spell, but he didn't.
Well, you hear gurgling, and gasping for air, and the cries of death essentially under gurgled water.
I mean,
And
fuck,
he
he
is
could have frozen the water in his body.
No. He could have gone to sleep. We didn't decide to resist.
Alright. Done now.
Alright, I'm just gonna clap my hands. Good powwow, let's go, everyone.
54. Where are we rolling now?
I don't like this.
I don't either.
Willow knocks. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Shall we relocate now, or
Yeah,
do we want to rest here?
can you fit him in your bag first?
Oh, totally.
You might want to dump the water out first.
Oh, why is there water?
No reason.
Valorant was experimenting. You know how that goes.
Water can be great for using for torture.
Oh, yes, you should really try this one that I've read in ancient texts where you use ice cold water and you just drip it on a bound man right on the forehead. Apparently, if you do that long enough, they're going to start to break. As long as the droplets are on, I think, 1 second increments, it's enough to drive one crazy within half an hour.
Yeah, but that's all half an hour.
That's fair. It is torture and it's not meant for immediate killing.
Wadding board just takes you 10 minutes.
That's
All
fair.
right. So I will say this interrogation lasted roughly 10 minutes. And at that moment, you all feel like as you walk around, you kind of hear a little bit of sloshing, and you feel like your toes are getting kind of wet. And as you look down, you see that the room is starting to flood.
You're shitting me.
Valorant, I don't think we wanted this much water.
Listen, I can't do anything with water. I have fire and ice, but not water.
The room is continuously flooding. The water is rising in the room, and it's starting to pour out into the hallway.
Where's it coming from?
Anyone who is proficient with perception or investigation in the room, go ahead and roll.
I have
Perception?
a -1, but I might as well go.
Perception or investigation?
If
Or-
you're proficient in it and you're in the room,
Oh, I'm not in the room. Shoot, I'm outside.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, that's 2 rolls.
hmm.
Why does the person with a -1 get the highest score?
Yeah, I would say that you do sort of notice that at that like 10-minute mark, you saw like a little nozzle of sort kind of like shoot up from the ground, and as you're looking around, you see at least like 5 or 6 of them in the room, and they're just spraying water out.
Like, do we have enough time to, like, get out of the room, or?
Yeah, you have plenty of time to get out of the room and shut the door.
Alright. Do you mind if I leave last and just cast ice on the water?
Sure.
Or we could just like seal the building and let it sell.
We're just freezing evidence. If they add more water, they can.
So I got the 10 minutes from Valorant's roll.
Motherfucker.
The one.
Alright, we're leaving anyway, right? Going to the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Abandoned ship.
Close the door and let it do its thing.
Yeah, that's probably normal, right? It was built in for a reason.
And actually, Voltaire, you kind of realize that, or you remember rather, you come to like the sudden realization that the reason why the door was really hard to open was for a reason.
Because it was sealed so it could be flooded.
Yes. So you guys are leaving the room?
Yeah.
I need everyone who's leaving the room to leave the room.
Thank you. Freezing and leaving.
We picked up the
Yeah.
body already. Below has.
Oh.
The guard that's in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of that. All right. And you froze the water that was in the room, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to stop the water from coming into the room. That's just going to create a layer of ice, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that worked. So the plan is to go to the forest.
GTFO.
Yeah. After we scrub everything that we touched.
I don't think we're gonna have enough time for that.
It's just that room that's flooding, not the whole place.
I mean, we've been in this
Oh.
room, the door handle. Well, we walked right by the banquet room.
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, they don't have fingerprinting technology.
They really don't.
That you know of.
I think we'll be fine just because of the water flooding it. for the most
Yeah.
part. You know, by the time they get in here, most everything is gonna be like sopping wet and like really chaotic, out of order. Because it would be like everything light's gonna be like floating.
No, like I said, I think it's just that room. You close the door and it just stays in there.
Correct. That you know of.
Yeah, it seemed like it was hard to open, like it would sealed extra tight.
Oh, my bad.
All right.
If it doesn't drain out, I feel sorry for the next person to open that door.
Let's see.
Well, to be fair, once we leave, the next person to open that door is probably gonna be the second wave of guards that gets sent after us. So that's honestly just gonna be hilarious.
Oh, well, Kia, you might want. Can you update Lester on that they're actively trying to take down the spider web, and it's gonna be harder than,
That
Give me
messed up.
1 second.
or we might wait. No, it's like 3 in the
Oops.
morning there. Wake them up.
Mm,
So as we're making our way,
You making your way?
I'm away.
No way downtown. Walking fast, faces fast, and we're homebound. I don't miss you.
Sorry, I did not
Ouch.
realize I was muted. Lukia taps into the earpiece and whispers, she's like, Lester, I'm so sorry to wake you up again. Voltaire told me to. She's gonna wait for a response.
That's even worse. Just tell me.
She has to make sure he's listening.
That's true. Totally.
After a few group moments, it's silence. No replies.
Lester.
Again, no reply.
She's gonna look at Voltaire. He's not responding.
Like 3 in the morning, so understandable.
You woke him up last time.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you sent somebody, then they're on their way. Can't really do anything anyway.
We, I guess, might as well leave a note for them.
Yeah, and we can take Damien's earpiece with us, so whenever they get here, they track us down instead of coming to the hideout. Right, to the woods with the earpiece and all the bodies.
To the woods.
All right.
Into the woods we go.
I don't have a map for this, so we're gonna do this next segment. Theater of the Mind.
Yippee!
Out of character, so sorry if you guys can hear my cat meowing.
We can't hear
No, I don't
anything.
hear anything.
Perfect.
No, but I would like to. I like kitties.
She's being super annoying right now.
My asshole cat's in the other room and he's meowing too, but just because he's a fat cat and wants more food.
Willow's the same way.
That's
She's a
funny.
fat ass.
I thought you were talking about our Willow.
Oh no, my cat's name is Willow
Like-
as well.
My cat
Sorry.
just never shuts up in general. Don't know why.
My cat gets lost because he's got brain damage, so he'll just scream in one part of the house because he doesn't know where he is. So it's really funny.
It's kind of sad, but super cute.
It's a little sad, but you know, he's really funny about it, so it's okay.
Anyways, my B didn't mean to derail. She's being loud on my end. I wanted to make sure
It's
that
alright.
she wasn't annoying
It's
you
alright.
We all Gucci.
guys.
It's all right.
Not with the top line.
So you guys, while you are journeying to the forest, are you just walking there normally, or are you trying to keep a low profile?
gonna walk there normally.
A little
I
bit
need
of a
I need
sweat.
answers from everyone.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
just walk.
Walking normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll look weird if we're slinking around, and it's also like dark, so it'll be fine.
Okay, you guys make it through all right.
Oh.
Not bad. So you make it to the forest. On the outside of Blackbelt.
Did I see anything while I was going in and out of clairvoyance?
You saw a couple patrols, and actually, roll perception for me.
16.
You did see a guard sort of running.
Is it the same guard that we think is missing?
You can't really tell from that distance.
Okay. I'll switch to hearing, so I can do that for clairvoyance. Do I
Mhm.
hear anything that they're saying? Maybe?
No, the guard is just running.
Just running. And it looks like it's running away from the house?
Away from the hideout, yes.
Okay.
And that
Uh.
kind of like like way far away. I would say right now they're guesstimating about maybe like 300-400 feet away, maybe.
I would have
So they're
noticed them earlier.
you did.
Okay.
They've just been running. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let everyone know. Oh, I think it's time to pick up the pace. It looks like the hideout's been spotted once again. I don't exactly know when, but as I was checking in earlier, it was someone looks to have been running away. So let's not dilly dally any longer than we should. Yeah.
So you made it into the forest. You guys are fine. You don't see any immediate threats in your surroundings, and the night is yours to set up camp or do whatever you need to do.
The moment we're ready, I'm gonna cast. Willow is going to cast 4th level.
Boy.
Willow's private sanctum. So I'm gonna create like, let's do a 60 by 60 foot area
Okay.
of a cube, and it's 60 feet high. So it's gonna look like just foggy and preventing vision.
Okay.
And it looks like a weird cuboid mist that's inside. So that any forms of magical detection or scrying is not going to impede us. And we're going to spend a couple minutes, maybe almost an hour, just setting up some tiny huts just for everyone to sleep into for the night. And we will do an alarm ritual around the perimeter
Okay.
just to make sure that we are secure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there anything that anyone else would be doing in this time span or afterwards? Any conversations that need to be had or want to be had? Any before bed preparations?
I do if
It's yours.
okay. Since you made this thing 60 by 60 by 60, you said? Or is that just what?
No, that's right. Yeah, 60 by 60 by 60.
I want to go off on the side so I don't shoot anybody and try to practice in a tune to the rifle or revolver.
Okay, yeah, you could definitely do that.
And then at some point, I need to spend an hour get Ike back.
Okay. Anyone else? Any conversations? Any preparations? Anything at all?
Can I do a perception check on the mud or nature?
You could do nature, yeah.
Damn.
Take the first roll. As much as I would love to take the
A
second
nat
roll,
1 and a nat 20 is crazy.
that is pretty crazy. But you look at the mud, and the only peculiar thing that you see about it is a little worm sticking out of it. That's really it.
Damn it. Okay.
Anyone else? No?
I'd like to take some time and speak with Valorant
All right.
for a
Yeah.
bit. Valorant, do you have some time?
Yeah, we seem pretty free right now.
Good. Just random question. I've noticed that there's a heavy dependence on alcohol on, well, wherever you can. Is that it? That are you? Is that all right? That doesn't seem like it's all right.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't overindulge, but I do indulge.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you're all right. It's just sometimes whenever it gets super high stress, the first thing you're reaching to is the bottle.
Hey man, we all have our demons.
I'll toast to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Other than that, it seems like you've spending some time. Have you spent some time actually talking to your father with that spell? Because that's really intriguing.
About that. Really.
I've never seen any form of communication like that. It seems to go what across continents and very consistent connection. Would you mind telling me how you got this? 'Cause I'm very intrigued on learning this spell.
I mean, you were there for that. I got a book. I looked through the book. I thought we were going to talk to the dead, but it was my dad.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
Start counting with my fingers across two hands. About 12 years.
Wow, it's that long. When
Yeah,
was the last time you saw them?
12 years.
All right. Well, remind me, but what are you? What were you doing in the desert when we first met you?
It was some weird college exam. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm getting more experience here than I was in the school.
The school.
Yeah,
You're a student? Was this mentioned before? I feel like I'm forgetting.
yeah. I feel like it was mentioned before.
Maybe this is Kyle forgetting this shit. Well, oh, shit. Oh, okay. You're traveling. Would you like to go back? Would you like to go see them soon?
I don't know. I feel like I just need just that one more spell before I go back. I don't know what
Okay.
it's gonna be yet, but I just need it.
Do do they know that you're not really a wizard?
Yeah, yeah. I just don't understand it for some unknown reason.
You how famous is Valorant's the Flame family bloodline? I don't think I ever asked that. How famous are they, Dave?
Of
Or Logan, yeah.
yeah, of the continent, they're the most sought after for their weapons, along with
Correct.
anything that need to be blacksmith or forged.
Correct.
So okay, so we have heard of them. Why did we not connect this? Holy crap.
Well, also, if you remember, Grimbo slash forgot what the fuck his name was. I have it in my notes somewhere here. Sunny, um, didn't recognize the name Flame. Like he didn't care, or not that he didn't care, but he didn't know the significance of that name.
Are, are you sure this is worldwide?
More
Sunny didn't
continent-wide,
continent wide.
yeah, because we're noble.
Oh, that's right. And from which continent are you from? Again, remind me.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot what that continent was called.
I can pull up your notes. Give me 1 second. Or your backstory. Let me just look it up real quick.
Yeah. So you're
Uh,
ruling noble in insert continent here?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, we've been traveling for a while, and I don't really think I know too much about you. And I think that's great.
I mean, it's your everyday fall from grace, you know? Get born, you're not up to snuff, they kick you out and shun you, you know?
I get that. I sometimes wonder if my family's still alive. I know at least one's dead, but
Hey, hey man, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Who needs that kind of family when we have a family like us, you know?
very true. Uh, Logan, remind me, did Willow give you a card yet?
Yeah, flame.
The fire? Not the one with my one shots, a separate one.
No.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta pull up the actual map because it doesn't say it in the notes
Nope.
or in the backstory.
It says the city, but not the continent, doesn't it?
Yep, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. What was it? Where the fuck was it? I'm trying to look, but I can't find it. God damn it.
Oh, dang. I just now noticed in 4 months it would have been a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, wait, there it goes. Anixstan, the same continent that Snow Vault is
Yeah.
on.
Oh. So we definitely should have heard of that name.
Yeah.
If you're from that area, yes.
Yeah.
Willow was there for quite a while. I Willow stands and then just bows very, very poignantly. It says, "Your Majesty, I apologize for my indiscretions."
Oh no, stop that. You already know I've fallen from grace.
It's all right. Listen, I card for safekeeping and hopefully for protection in the near future. Now, me giving one of my cards away is a sign of trust that I will have your back no matter what. And I will do my best to ensure that no harm comes your way. And I give him the glow card. Then I'll upload it in Discord for you to see. I want you to have this to keep it.
To think I almost got this from dirty underwear.
What?
Remember the first thing that you asked me for? A personal possession?
Yes, the underwear. Okay. I thought it was a different pair of underwear.
No.
Forgot about that.
Yes. And sorry, you're saying that you're offering that to Willow?
Right now? I don't know. Do you want it?
No, that's what I'm asking. Willow hands you the card.
No, it's just one of those things where I'm looking at it, give a glazed look, and just think about, well, we've seen some things, and it all started from that.
Yeah. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little scared. And then you kind of look around for a sec. You see a slight glow on the haze and like the little tiny huts. They have a slight, if you squint really hard enough, they have a slight purplish hue on them. Like I'm a little scared of where we're going. This last battle really almost cost a life. And I almost broke a promise. And I don't know, just maybe just a fellow cast. I just needed to let out to vent. That's all. And I'd hope that you trust me enough to do that as well. And yeah, thank you. And hope you have a good night. Have a big day.
I'm gonna take the card, really start staring at it, and just walk around the 60 by 60 perimeter.
Okay.
He walked right into my line of fire. Shoot him.
Did you shoot him with the fuchsia, cerulean, or emerald?
Let's find out. Our
Cerulean.
Cerulean.
So you heal him as he's walking by. He gets hit, and he just feels a little bit better. He's like a little bit of invigorating. Roll a d6.
Me?
Either one of you two.
You can't.
You're healed for that much.
I'm already at full health.
That's okay. It didn't do anything then.
You just
You
get
just
a nice little tingle feeling.
like a little massage.
Okay.
If Valorant and Willow are gonna check out the spell scrolls they got, I need to know so I can pull up those notes.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, I got them right here. Who wants to go first? Willow or Valorant?
What are we rolling for?
You're gonna roll 1d10.
You go first.
8. Now Willow.
1d10 as well.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this for essentially 2 times each. You guys got 4 scrolls, so 5.
Do I roll it again?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have that.
Go ahead. These are the 4 that you got.
All right. Does Valorant want the magic missile one?
No, I already have it.
Okay.
You want it?
I already have it.
I'm sorry if it's disappointing.
Nah, dude. I was expecting to get Move Pebble.
Move Pebble.
Yeah.
All good.
Move Kidney Stone.
Oh, that's roll 1d8, and that's it's the amount of kidney stones that pass through.
Well, for the
Okay.
right person, that might be invaluable.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Also, Willow, if you look in your inventory, I got an item for that Phoenix Feather Quill.
Oh, got it.
You
Yes.
want to look at that too.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So who wants to take first watch?
I'll take it.
Okay. Anyone else going first watch or no? Or just Valorant?
I can take second watch.
Okay. Alright, Valorant, I need you to roll perception for me, please.
Okay.
Just a reminder for Private Sanctum. I have all of the here activated,
Okay.
just in case.
Valorant, the only thing that you really see are a couple owl bears and a couple owl bear pups
Aww.
kind of like walking around. But other than that, it seems pretty peaceful.
Okay.
That goes on without a hitch. With everything's good. Now, Blue Jay, roll perception for me, please. All right. Let's see. It's sort of peaceful for you too. Again, the only thing you really see is just nighttime creatures like, couple wolves and some owls. Other than that, it's again really peaceful. And you guys can go ahead and take your long rest.
Yippee!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, long rest.
Man, at times like this, I wish we were in Discord because I have a dedicated yippee button.
The morning comes, birds chirping, sun is bright, sky is pretty clear. And give me 1 second. I have to advance the day on the calendar. The day is now Astrum Tillion 4 3567. And you have about a week and 2 days until Shadow's Night.
Is that like a global event? Or, okay.
Yes. Yep.
I didn't know if that was just like a snow vault thing.
Like a regional thing.
Yeah.
No, it's global. A lot of the holidays are global. And in fact, this calendar is global. You're not going to find a different calendar any other part in the world. But yes, the morning is yours. I need you all to mark off a ration, and yes, the morning is yours.
So just to confirm, we're tracking rations now?
Yes, because before you had a place to eat.
Okay.
You're now in a forest.
All right, all right, all right.
As I said
I
before,
do have a mess kit if we need to.
the ante has been upped. Things are getting more difficult now. Hopefully.
Well, if they're anything like that last fight, they're definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
I I was just talking to Kyle the other day. It would have been worse if everyone was there. There were some things that I wanted to do with the stat block that I didn't feel would be good to do with less people present. But yeah. Anything you guys would like to do this morning?
Eat breakfast.
Okay.
Change up my disguise again.
Who are you changing into now?
Go with Born.
Who?
Borinar.
Okay. Okay. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
You know what's funny? That name crossed my mind earlier today. I'm like, oh, weird.
Why not?
If it's okay with you all, I'd like to end it right here. Because my next segments, if you will, do require everyone,
Okay.
or at least certain people.
Rejected. Leave not approved.
Too fucking bad.
That's for the best.
Yeah. All good.
Okay. Yes. Also, I didn't forget all those numbers that were rolled. Just to remind you guys, so you guys are a little uneased.
It has significance? I thought you were just messing with us.
Oh no. Example being Valorant's roll.
Oh no.
That was why the room started filling up when it filled up.
We're just gonna get back and the whole place is gonna be gone.
Maybe.
Whatever, mission accomplished.
But that happened because of the button that Valorant pushed.
Hey man, we didn't know.
No, you're right, you didn't.
Maybe
That's
you
wh-
shouldn't
Uh,
push every random button you see.
So I
Oh,
still got a 6, a 4, a 7, a 3, an 8, and a 54.
And
I mean,
It can mean anything.
It could mean anything.
Yeah.
Before we close, can I buy some divination stuff in the nearby town?
Sure. What would you like to buy?
Just at least 100 golds worth of divination supplies that can
Okay.
be used as an offering.
Okay.
I'll mark it off,
And-
and I would like to start a divination ritual in the morning. So, however you want to do that.
Let's do that. Like, write it down somewhere. Keep a note of that. Let's do that next session.
then I wanted to dig 2 graves and put the. Oh no, I forget his name.
Ben
Ben?
and Bryn.
Yeah, and then like just dump out the other bodies, or take them out so I don't dump out all my chests of stuff.
We should put a bag of holding inside of bag of holding and open it up.
no, that's how a black hole happens, and you know it.
Don't tell Dave.
Oh, I heard.
Heard what?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure, you don't.
Oh, you mean it? You mean you want to fight a Tarask? Okay.
Oh.
I could plan that.
I can run away.
It's fine. I have wish. You're good. Not a spell, but I can just say I wish and see what happens.
I'm trying to remember. What does my off-brand wish do again?
Wash.
Ah.
Gosh, everybody gets a laundry
scrub
detergent
down.
smell.
Oh no, don't use that on me. Oh, my mud will be gone.
Starts
Forgot
rubbing
about
hands
that.
together. Yeah, this is a plan for the late ages.
Oh,
And then
man.
how did we want to divide the 30 gold pieces?
That is up to you all.
There's 30 gold pieces?
Yeah, you guys found
No,
30
that we
gold off of the
collected from the
guards.
body.
Oh. Okay. Can you send us a breakdown of how many of the weapons
Yep, let me do that
And-
right now.
and the damage dies as well, so we can make note?
Let's see.
I have this.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. And what else did you want notes of?
Oh, just to confirm the damage die, if it was the same as the one that they were dealing, because some pikes were dealing 2d10, and I'm like, oh, keeping that.
So, well, you got to understand that these guys were also trained with these weapons.
Yeah, we have Valtaire who's trained in every weapon. So is Lilkia. Those are considered martial, right? So I think Lilkia can also use them.
So I'm just gonna.
That really. I
give
think
me
that's
1 second.
two who can use them.
I'm just gonna copy these stats from or these abilities, I guess, from the stat block and just paste them over.
My problem is I'm not strength based. I gave my strength item away.
I mean,
Well,
you can
if
still
they're
use
good
them.
for strength-based people, I could use them.
Yeah, you're barbarian. You should be able to use them too.
Yeah.
Actually, if you take one of those and polearm master,
True.
pretty fun combo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that would be something to
Devastating.
work towards.
Does
Gonna have
that
some
help
extra.
at all?
Yeah. I mean, Willow can't use it, but I think it's good information to our martial characters. Should they choose to wield the pike
Where
or
is
the
this
longsword?
information?
Roll 20.
Oh,
Chat on roll 20.
I see.
Those are good damage dice.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop off just because it's getting kind of late over here for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, though.
Thank
Yeah, I'm gonna
you.
call it here too.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
night, guys.
Have a good night. Thank you, Dave.
Bye, everyone. Thank
Right,
you.
bye.
Bye.